Naruto, Sasuke's 10 worst character traits, ranked. Sasuke Uchiha is quite the rogue in Naruto. He has a mission in mind, and his ruthless personality opens the door to more power. In the story of Naruto, many heroes and villains alike are fighting for the future of the shinobi world, from the idealistic Naruto Uzumaki to the rogue Akatsuki organization. And then there is the matter of Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke was introduced as a reliable member of Team 7 in the early days, but he soon walked a dark path indeed. Sasuke is loyal to the Uchiha clan above all else. And at first, he wanted to dispatch his brother Itachi Uchiha for vengeance, and then he turned on the Leaf Village itself when he learned the truth of his family. Sasuke has committed more than a few villainous deeds along the way, many of which stem from his twisted personality. 10. Sasuke often taunts people, even Naruto. Sasuke isn't afraid to use words to hurt his enemies or to put his allies in their place. Most ninja are careful with their words in combat. And some of them use psychological warfare while others, such as Shino Aburame, are more tight-lipped. Sasuke, meanwhile, has mocked his teammates more than once, and a little light teasing is one thing. But Sasuke's taunts stem from his darker personality traits, adding a cutting edge to Sasuke's taunting words. Naruto can't stand it. 9. Sasuke is reckless, underestimates his foes. Sasuke sometimes chided Naruto for being too reckless and jumping right into a situation without thinking. But in a way, Sasuke is like that. 2. When he started taking orders from Obito Uchiha, he took on recklessly dangerous missions, and nearly got himself killed. Not even Sasuke can take on the 5 convened Kages at once and hope to win. And while Sasuke is more calculating than Naruto, that doesn't make him immune from his own reckless streak. Sasuke is too quick to challenge the world's strongest ninja such as the Raikage. 8. Sasuke has an impatient streak. Not only is Sasuke reckless in his ambitions, but he is also impatient overall. Even though Sasuke was at the top of his class at the Ninja Academy, he felt inadequate for his mission of revenge, and he was getting way ahead of himself. This impatience and frustration are what led Sasuke to decide, I'll obtain power from anyone, at any price, and thus, Sasuke ended up in Orochimaru's clutches for 2 years. Sasuke's impatience also aggravated his rivalry with Naruto in unhealthy ways. 7. Sasuke is judgmental, looks down on others. Sasuke is rather high-strung, and he often uses that as an excuse to look down upon other people. It's true that Sasuke is among the most talented ninjas of his generation. But he is too quick to scorn other people from that vantage point. Often, Sasuke openly claims what a loser or weakling his allies or enemies tend to be, and he certainly doesn't make any friends talking that way. Sasuke will quickly decide if he thinks another person is worthwhile or not, and treat them accordingly. Most often, he thinks they're not worthwhile. 6. Sasuke is power-hungry in his quest for revenge. Sasuke's lifelong mission was to restore the Uchiha clan and take down anyone who was responsible for its demise. Thus, Sasuke's lust for power was born. And this, more than anything else, defines Sasuke's character arc. Sasuke thinks that might makes right, and he believes that if a ninja has enough powerful, including forbidden jutsu, then they are justified in everything that they do. But in reality, Sasuke is simply making the world a worse place with that power of his. And he is never satisfied with what he has. 5. Sasuke is narcissistic, won't take the blame. A narcissist will blame anyone but themselves for their problem, and they believe that they can do no wrong. To a character like Sasuke, all setbacks and obstacles can be blamed on someone or even something else. Sasuke never once doubted himself or his mission, and when Naruto, Kakashi Hatake, and other fellows tried to talk him out of his mission. He blamed them for not understanding him, and he even blamed the entire world for the fate of the Uchihas. Sasuke needs to snap out of it. 4. Sasuke is manipulative toward his own allies. Karin was a member of Sasuke's team for a time, and she nursed an intense crush on him. She was eager to do anything for Sasuke's sake. And Sasuke realized that he had an utterly loyal ally in Karin. So, he took advantage of that fact. Sasuke never really appreciated what Karin did for him. Instead, he used her and exploited her. Then left her for dead. She might have lost her life if Naruto and Sakura Haruno hadn't intervened. 3. Sasuke is vindictive, will challenge anyone who opposes him. Someone as vindictive as Sasuke will never let go of a grudge. Such a person will seek to destroy anyone who crosses them for even the smallest slights. And people like Sasuke have an, if you're not with me, you're against me, sort of attitude. Sasuke is openly spiteful to the Leaf Village ninja who used to be his friends, including Kakashi. And he'll challenge anyone who's perceived as an obstacle to his goals. This situation is made worse by Sasuke's reckless streak. 2. Sasuke is unempathetic, doesn't even try to form bonds. Some characters in the Naruto universe are more empathetic than others. When Naruto fought Gaara of the Sand right after the Chunin exams, Naruto's heart touched Gaara's, since they had both suffered being a pariah, due to them both being Jinchuriki. Then there is Sasuke, who refuses to see himself in other people. Or vice versa. Naruto tried to empathize with Sasuke on the basis of them both losing their parents, but Sasuke threw that right back in Naruto's face. And Sasuke never tried to form empathetic bonds with anyone else either. 1. Sasuke is arrogant in thinking he's the best. Sasuke is firmly convinced that he is the best. In his eyes, he is never wrong, he is destined to be the strongest, and everyone else is always one step behind him. It's true that Sasuke is quite a powerhouse ninja, but his ego exceeds his own ability at times. Sasuke heavily punishes his own body with overuse of the Mangekyo Sharingan and its gifts. And he incorrectly thinks that he alone knows what's best for his clan, the Hidden Leaf Village, and indeed, the entire world.